This time on Craig, JD and Mike.
This car's worth it. So we've just blocked the street. That's why it was cheap.
Does this mean we've just wasted our kitchen budget, Craig? What have you done?
I'm not actually sure what to do. We're back and I've done it again. We've bought a new project car, one that I've vowed I would never ever buy again after my last experience with it was such a disaster. And this time, the stakes are a little bit higher because not only have we bought this rare JDM car completely sight unseen, we haven't even heard it yet, run yet. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? But I haven't actually told JD about this either. We f***ed up. And whilst this wouldn't normally be a problem, you can kind of see we're in the middle of a different type of project. And so Mike and I are back in the trusty Porsche Cayenne, tow car of luxury.
That's it.
To go and collect this JDM icon of a vehicle that we haven't even heard run or drive yet. So what could possibly go wrong, Mike?
Mate, if you read the internet, nothing.
Let's go.
We are Craig, JD and Mike. We're gonna get back for this. Three mates, building, reviving and racing the most unexpected cars on the internet. From forgotten BMWs to sleeper family cars. If it's fast, broken or a bit ridiculous, we are on it. So, if you love fast cars, bad ideas and crazy road trips, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us for all the chaos.
Right, quick pit stop. Nice little bit of caffeine to keep us both awake. We are, what, halfway there?
A little bit over, I think.
All right, we're over there, halfway there, which is good. This car's worth it. And here we are. One abandoned Integra. Don't look too abandoned, does it? First thoughts?
Let's get out of the car first.
Let's get out and have a look.
Needs a wash.
It's a bit green, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Dare I say it, for one of your projects, it's not as bad as I was expecting.
I think it looks quite good. It looks definitely better than the last one I had. So here we are, Honda Integra DC5 Type R. As you guys will probably know, this is Japanese import, so they never had them in the UK. Comes with a really special engine which only came in these cars. Come with a gearbox which only came in these cars as well. So, you know, again, has the 4-pop Brembos. So really similar to the Civic EP3, just more of a coupe version with a few extra trick bits. We are kind of blocking the street here, so we're going to have to get this loaded up quickly. Engine doesn't work because the previous owner had to change the engine because they blew it up and they put another Integra one in, so it doesn't run. So we're going to just push it on the trailer, winch it up, and then get on our way back down south. So we've just blocked the street. We realised there's no front towing eye on it to winch it up on the trailer. And the other issue that we've got is the front bumper is likely to ground as well.
Great success!
Alright, trailer's loaded. We are just left the owner's house. It's obviously down quite a busy street, but we finally managed to get out. First impressions of the car, Mike, what do you think?
One of your enterprises, mate. I'm actually surprised it's not that bad.
It's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too.
It's a bit green, it's got a couple of rust spots, but again, it's quite an old car, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs a bit of a wash.
I'd like to have heard it run,
Yeah, it's annoying he only got halfway through the engine change and then bailed out. It would have been nice to hear it run. What's that noise? Oh, matey in front's triggered our parking sensors.
Yeah, it would be nice to hear it run just to be sure, but I think the rest of it looks nice.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it all seems in the majority all there.
There's a few other spares he gave us which might come in handy in the future, like a spare rocker cover. So that might come in handy in the future for, I don't know, another project or something. But yeah, seemed like a nice enough chap. Rear brakes stuck on, but we got them to loosen off. Yeah, so right, we're just going to get this back home and then we'll have a proper look around and we'll bring you along for the ride. Right, we just had to stop for fuel again. To be fair, 100 quid for over 350 miles towing, I don't think it's too bad. The windows are open because Mike, the windows are open because Mike has KFC farts. We both just got out of the car to pay for the fuel, got back in, and there's an aroma in here.
Man's got to do what man's got to do.
And Mike's refusing to open his window, so I'm like a dog with my head up. We are back home. It has been a couple of months, mind, since we picked this car up. We just didn't have the time to look at it. But we are really pleased because what we have here is the cheapest Honda Integra DC5 Type R in the UK. And the reason why these cars are so special is because they were only sold in Japan. They were never sold here in the UK, so this is a Japanese import. Now the other thing that makes it special is the engine in this car is similar to the Honda Civic one, but it's unique to this because it's got different camshafts, it's a lot more power, so again, really special car. Now the backstory with it is really simple. The previous owner had it for a little while, he really loved the car, turned it into a track car, drove it to the Nürburgring, blew it up, got it back home, changed the engine, but he couldn't get it started, so he kind of lost interest and it sat on his drive abandoned for a few years. So we've picked it up. The idea here is we're hoping it's going to be a cheap fix, cheap track day toy, so we can actually see what the hype is all about with these cars and see if they're actually better than the Fiestas that we've got as well. The jump pack has arrived.
Right, we've got power to it. We're just going to go for it and see what it does. We've checked the oil, it's got oil, so we're just going to turn it over and see what happens. But we need to plug these injectors back in. I'm not sure why they've been left loose.
Alright, so we've got the V10 jump pack going. We're going to try and crank it. Well, it's cranking.
Six and a half hours later.
No, we're not getting anything. Let's try one more time with a bit of throttle.
Has it got fuel in it?
Yeah, it's got a full tank. It's got a full tank of fuel. Can you chuck us that code reader?
Yeah, mate.
Thanks. So if we start with the basics, plug it in, see if anything comes up as wrong on this little computer. So it might just be a sensor or we might get lucky. Okay. Either the OBD ports are not connected or this simply put this code reader is not going to work with the car. So we will refer to Mike's superior technical knowledge on what to do next.
Okay, so the code reader wouldn't connect. That could mean that the code reader won't work with this car, but normally when that happens they still connect, they just don't give the right information. And given that the injectors were unplugged, it's starting to me to look like some sort of electrical problem to the ECU. So we're just going to try and prove that with a multimeter and check to see if we've got power at the injectors. no power to the injectors. So I'd say here that we've got a problem with the power to the ECU.
We've only been doing this on the drive for about 5 minutes and we've got challenges already. Mike is looking at the problems we've got with the ECU, but I don't really know what an ECU is. Mike, what do you mean by problems with the ECU?
So the ECU is the main computer for the engine. It ascertains the position of the engine, when to fire the fuel, when to fire the spark plugs, and how much fuel to put in. If it's got no power, the engine is literally rotating metal. There's nothing that's going to run it. It's not going to get any fuel. It's not going to get any spark. Without it, we are knackered. Turn it on, mate.
On.
And off.
Off.
Okay. Our ECU's got no power going to it, which is the preferred thing because we don't really want to buy an ECU for it.
Why is that?
They're expensive.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is check the fuse. Look at him sitting there. As soon as it gets doing something wrong, it just sits around doing it.
What the hell is this?
Standing around drinking coffee in the comments. Go
Okay.
get set fires, would ya?
Craig,
Hello.
you're enjoying yourself whilst we're working on your car?
Yep, she's blown.
Are you interested in this?
What's happening?
Blown fuse. I mean, if it's just that, you've had a right result.
Right. So what do we do now? Replace the fuse and then try and start it again?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely not going to start with blown ECU fuse.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, if it is that, you've had a right result.
Let's go. Let me get a fuse. Let me get a fuse. Right, now that we have changed the fuse, super excited. Sorry?
Wait.
Now that we've changed the fuse, we're going to jump in, we're going to try it again. Fingers crossed it fires at the first time, because if it does, and it wasn't a broken fuse, we have had an absolute bargain.
Getting back for this.
Right, start it up then, Craig.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
What's going on?
I mean, I was going to have a joke with you. Bang this, so I thought it was
Yeah,
not.
you're funny, aren't you? Yeah, yeah.
But it is actually knocking.
I don't believe you, I think you're messing me around.
I mean,
What's happening?
I'll start it so you can hear, but we probably shouldn't start it too many times.
Alright, go on then. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, turn it off, turn it off. Yeah, it makes like a knock, like a brrr when you rev it, doesn't it? It's not all the time though. I don't reckon it could just be some
Mate,
like a pulley or...
mate, that engine is coming out. There's no way around that. That is an internal knock from here.
You don't reckon it's just like...
Mate, you've either been done and the fuse blow was a red herring,
Yeah.
or he's bought an engine and genuinely not known it's knackered. But Honda reliability strikes again. This thing is knackered. Go on.
Right, K,
Yeah,
20,
yeah,
A,
yeah.
2.
But that's a Civic Type R engine.
That's what this is, isn't it?
Google says K12.
No, I know that, but
It's not even an Integra engine.
the Integra engine I before stopped at the A. It didn't have. There's numbers underneath it, right? But this has been had a Civic engine swapped in that's knackered to be sold. That's what this is. That's why it was cheap.
Another 5 minute
Just job.
job. Engine out. How much?
So does this mean
On
we've
these-
just wasted our kitchen budget on a car that doesn't work?
Yeah.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, good.
With the wrong engine. I don't know how to find an Integra engine though,
I'm
because
looking on eBay.
they are hard to get. I think they're different pistons and that as well. I'm not sure.
Have you seen how much an Integra engine is?
I mean, I sold the last one I had for like 1,200 quid. I mean, it was a few years ago, mine, but
How much are they?
£5,000.
Craig. What have you done?
I'm not actually sure what to do here.
That makes this car £12,000.
And look at the state of it.
Look at the state of it. It's a shitter.
What? I don't know what we're going to do.
Thank you so much for watching. I've actually got goosebumps. Thank you so much for watching. Guess if you want to see what we're going to do and how I'm going to bail myself out of this one, then please press the like button, please press subscribe. But clearly we need the help, so press the subs. It really helps for us. And we'll see you in the next video where Mike bails me out of this Integra.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me
Why is it
back
sideways?
to an age when the world felt small.
It is a little bit awkward to climb in the bush, but we're in.
Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till